You Weasley little liar, dude.
All right, let's watch Gary V.
You know what I think is a better advantage than being born into something? Being born into nothing. I'm on the record. Remember I said it. Can't wait to watch it in 20 years. The internet the way it is today, I'd rather have 0 than 100 million. People that have 0 are like, this guy's an idiot. That's because you don't talk to trust fund babies. I do. I talk to trust fund babies. They DM me. I meet them in real life because of my business career. They're sad. Do you know what it's like to talk to a human being that looks at you at 22 years old and says, no matter what I do for the next 80 years, it will never be my own accomplishment.
Damn, dude. After Chet Hanks, this hits different too. Because, like, it's literally the same shit that Chet Hanks was complaining about. Bro, come on. Dude. You know what's actually so much worse than being born into a wealthy family? Being born into a fucking poor family. What a dumb take, dude. I'm losing my goddamn mind. Oh my god, fucking incels with like new accounts. Ugh, ugh. Jesus Christ, dude. Fucking give up, please. Please stop. Please. They're like on Twitter now. All the fucking incel Nazis just banned are on Twitter fucking crying. Fuck. Same energy as the dumbass say it's worse to have money and lose it than never have it at all. It's just so stupid.
Everybody will always say I was handed it and I'm done. You know what kind of level of depression, cocaine, and partying until you die that leads to? A lot.
Oh no, dude. What? What? Hold on. What?
My own accomplishment. Everybody will always say I was handed it and I'm done. You know what kind of level of depression, cocaine, and partying until you die that leads to? A lot.
Dude, I fucking love Gary V, dude. Gary V is one of the best content creators pound for pound of our generation. Like, he's consistently doing just the funniest shit and saying the funniest shit. Waleed from Market, previously known as Chinatown Market, posts his videos on his Instagram story all the time. One of the things that Gary V has been doing recently is like he's been going to like I guess what are those like fucking flea market type things that people do in their front yard? Garage sales. He's been going to people's garage sales and like buying entire boxes of like Hot Wheels and stuff and trying to resell them. Hold on, I gotta find the fucking hold on. I hope it's still on I hope it's still on his Instagram. This is fucking hilarious, dude. Let me see if I can find it real quick. Yes. Yes, dude. Oh! Leaked. God damn it. Oh, wait, you guys didn't... Did you see anything? How the fuck did that happen? I mean, it didn't leak anything, but... Mods nuke all of the clips and shit. But anyway... Here's the clip I was going to show you guys. Wait, what the fuck? Why can't I pull this up? Oh, here.
out here. Holy fucking shit. It's not even Minions for days. Minions. You have no idea what the fuck is going on right now. I literally bought like 200 Matchbox Hot Wheels collectible cars for $15, and I looked up one so far. This one. Just paid $1 for the Toy Story dude. Let's see. I paid $1. It's 18. I paid $1. It's 18. Fuck.
Dude. Yeah. Gary Vaynerchuk. Guys, we're going to be stripping some copper wiring today. Capitalism. It's like, what are you doing? Like, what's wrong? What is this fucking, what is his like net worth at this point? Like, why is he going to fucking like garage sales and trying to sell shit on eBay that he gets for $1 and then sells for like, he's going to make like $200 in profit. We're cutting catalytic converters off cars today. Also, no one is paying full price for used toys. What the fuck? That was probably $18 20 years ago. It's just like, the craziest Formula One race. I just don't understand like why Gary Vaynerchuk does the things that he does. And if there is his net worth is $160 million. If there is an actual video or a compilation of like all of his most devious licks, I would love to watch that. It's like he's the best at hustle culture. His newest TikTok nightmare. What is this TMG podcast clip?
No, I stayed up till 7:30 a.m. every night. And who would have thought? Who would have thought that would cause me to feel like absolute garbage right
That's
now?
crazy.
Isn't that crazy?
Yeah.
The way that works?
Yeah.
I feel like I got hit by a bus. In the best way possible.
I just want like, I don't want Noel and Cody, no disrespect to them, I love them, but I don't want to hear their like take on it. I just want like a compilation of Gary V quotes, like the best.
Called I Wish I Had 3 or 4 books that I'm writing. I'm writing a book right now. I have 3 or 4 books that I'm writing in my head. That's how I write them. Called I Wish Everybody Was an Immigrant. It's a huge advantage. Being a minority, being an
What the fuck?
underdog is an advantage. I can't not believe that. Most people come from places that don't have as many opportunities. And like as my dad said, he was like, try being Jewish in Russia after the World War. Both my grandfathers spent 10 years in jail for being Jewish. Straight up.
Wow.
I have not talked to an immigrant that doesn't have some level of disdain and or disrespect for every American they know. By the way, I think it's so good in America that most people are soft. I'm making this for my son, Xander. I think you're soft. I think a lot of you are not motivated because you're lucky. Yeah. And what I mean by that is you're lucky in different ways. You haven't dealt with adversity that much. It's not a black-white thing, girl-boy thing. Absolutely. It's, you just had great parents, you had a good upbringing. Like life just didn't give you that much adversity. And so, I don't know, I wanna slice throats. My mom and dad.
Wait, did this person post this? Did this person post this as a meme, or did they post it as, if you think this video can help someone, please share it? Oh my God, this person didn't post this as like his greatest, Gary Vaynerchuk's like funniest fucking, moments compilation. Oh, this person posted it because they thought it was like, oh my God. Oh my God.
had absolutely no no tolerance for complaining. There was no opportunity for that, and I really appreciate that. It's funny, I'm visceral to complaining. The quickest tell that somebody's a loser is complaining. Every kid, every girl, every guy, no matter your situation, the one thing you have is time, and you can work harder. And maybe mom and dad didn't have a whole lot of talent, didn't pass that much talent to you, and you're meant to be a C player at your max, but guess what? It's better than being a D player, it's better than being an F player, and it's definitely better than being a Z player. There is 87% of the rest of the world where you'd never have this chance. It literally, and probably 0% other place where it's so rewarded. I mean, it's so rewarded. Even with all the immigration and geopolitical issues at hand, still in America, if you come from another place, even though you're stealing our jobs and all the cliche stuff, that the hate and the negativity that people are pushing, still, if you go out and execute and win, America's like, you're a winner. It's really, it's capitalism.
Yeah.
The brokest guy I know is a Gary Vee stan. This shit is rotting the minds of the lower class. That's so fucked up. Bro, why'd you call your friend out like this, dude? Bro, the brokest guy I know is a Gary Vee stan. Oh no, dude. He is the astrology of people. He is like capitalism personified, dude.
So, yeah, I think it is a humongous advantage. The disproportional reason so many people in here will not win, let's just get right to the chase. The disproportionate reason that most people in this room will not win is actually not the hard work, which is what I'm gonna talk about probably for the next 45 minutes. It's your lack of patience. For some unknown reason, when people go into ventures like this and other things, they somehow miraculously think it's gonna happen in 5 minutes. That you're the one person in the world, whatever you guys call your big club and put posters of each other up on, you think you're gonna be in that circle in 5 minutes for some reason, because you're the most charismatic, you figured out some weird system, you've got it. And the lack of patience is what hurts so many people. From 22 to 30 years old for 8 years, in my 20s, I worked 15 hours a day, 7 days a week in my dad's liquor store. Today, with all the things that have happened.
Bro, how is that not a fucking self-report? Like he had a, dude, this is the difference between me and Gary Vee, okay? Like, I don't hide that fucking, I had an affluent beginning. Like, I talk about it all the time. And that played a fucking tremendous role. That gave me a significant upper hand, a significant advantage. Like, yeah, my family had a lot of money and then not a lot of money, okay? Throughout my lifetime. But like, I don't talk about it as like hustle and grind set. Like, it's just, I recognize the privilege that I have. I recognize that like even having an affluent beginning, is like a tremendous advantage. Socialism is when you ride horses. I mean, dude, I don't know what the fuck. Like, good viral crypt that goes around personifying Cleveland? No.
Happened to me. I get emails on Facebook from friends I went to high school with, often starting with, Gary, you're so lucky. I reply,
in order to be successful, you need to kill your entire family. The fuck?
To every single one of them, all of them, with the reply of an opening line. First, Jan, great to see you again. You look great. Kid's super cute. P.S. I am super not lucky. Let me remind you, Rick, remember when we graduated college and you went to the Jersey Shore every weekend and hooked up with chicks and drank beer?
Wait, his dad has a $60 million company, dude? That's not just a fucking liquor store, bro. Are you kidding me? That goes so far beyond Just a liquor store. Oh my God. It's like me being like Ted Turner's son and be like, yeah, I worked for my local magazine. The local magazine was called CNN. My dad's local magazine. Yes, it was already a huge wine company. Gary just started web sales for it. Jesus Christ, dude. To be fair, Gary made it a $60 million company.
Worked. We're fucking fancy. It's not that you can't, it's that you're not willing to give up dumb shit for a better life. You're not willing to go backwards. You're not willing to make yourself dramatically happier, to move out of your home and downsize and go into a different neighborhood. You're not willing to go backwards. That to me is fascinating. The fact that things, whether home, car, watch, clothes, going out, is holding people back from a substantially happier life is fascinating to me and something that we need to debate. Because
I don't get it. Like, those things are happy. I mean, those things give people happiness, though. Like, what the fuck? Yo, I hate these, like, bro, you gotta fucking grind till you die, dude. Like, Jay-Z was dressing up like a rich person when he had no money, but then look at him now. Like, he dresses up like a poor person when he has mo money. Like, that's the, you know what I'm talking about? That fucking classic, like, you guys have definitely seen that meme where it's like, Jay-Z used to wear big chains all the time when he was poor, and then now that he's rich, he dresses up like this. Like, it's like all of that. It's like, it's so stupid, dude. Let people fucking enjoy things, okay? Life is awful and sucks. And, you know, grinding yourself to the fucking core is not exactly going to help anybody, especially when this is the entrepreneurial mindset, right? Like, yeah, when you work for yourself, when you lack alienation from your labor, to bring this back to fucking, you know, a little bit of Marxist agitprop, like, yeah, then you're loving what you do. You're pursuing your own passion. You're able to control your life. But the people that watch Gary Vee don't get to do that. They're trying to do Sigma grind set at the fucking, you know, Foot Locker that they're working at. No disrespect to the Foot Locker employees, but like Gary Vee is just telling them like, oh, you know, you have the tools, like, just fucking learn from my program or some shit, you know? Just watch my videos and you'll learn. Maxime Bernier won the election? Shut up. Are they counting? Are they tabulating votes yet?
because at the end of the day, that one at bat is all.
First 10 seconds.
Every morning I wake up and I make pretend that my mother or children or wife die.
What? What's wrong with him, dude? What the fuck?
The only consistent in my life has been perspective and gratitude. It's the only consistent in my life. Every morning I wake up and I make pretend that my mother or children or wife die. I promise you, if you're in touch with your feelings and you can trick yourself to feel it, even right now I felt it a little bit and it really fucking hurts, like, nothing else matters.
Dude, every morning I wake up and fantasize about killing my relatives. What the fuck, dude? Sigma grind set. Fantasize about killing your relatives. Do emotional terrorism to yourself. Like, literally fuck your own brain up, okay? So you can hustle and grind set. I love that that quote was not even fake. The one that... Oh, wait, hold on. The one that, like, we were making fun of, that was not even... First minute? Okay, one more time.
I mean, it's so much more, like, easier to say, like, oh, it's just perspective, but, like, on the daily when things are happening and, I don't know, you're in the middle of doing something, let's say, for your business.
Who do you love the most in the world?
My family.
Good. Who in your family? Pick one.
All of them.
You're very politically correct. Cool. Every day, make like literally once a day, genuinely sit there for 5 minutes and make pretend one of them got shot in the face. I'm being dead serious with you. Every single day, I said this today earlier.
I wish they fucking zoom back to her face when he says that, dude. Bro. Oh my God, it's so awesome. This is great.
I probably once a week to 4 times a week sit there truly in the shower, on a flight, when I wake up. Some people...
Motherfuckers are working like a cog in the goddamn machine, okay? Just hating every moment of life. And then on top of that, they're like, okay, well, in order to not feel as sad about my fucking current predicament, I'm just gonna imagine, I'm gonna make believe that my fucking mom is murdered. God damn, dude. What a... That's insane, dude. What the fuck?
Meditate, right? Some people work out, right? To deal with whatever anxieties or thoughts they have. I actually sit and truly try to convince myself that I have lost one of the 5 most important people in my life, and that is the biggest thing I do that leads to the biggest happiness I have. Like, what? You didn't sell enough earrings today? Like, seriously though, people lack perspective. It's actually remarkably easy if it becomes the way you see the world.
Okay, this music is killing me. All right, let's go back to the fucking main sauce
We've
here.
got, and so if I can absolutely push you one tangible item, I see some people have pads and pens, and I'm fascinated by that. Ready? Go to a fucking FUCKING retirement home, spend time, collect data, realize regret is the worst, and do something about it. You don't have time? What the fuck are you talking about? Oh my, and you know, I'm crazy. I have like people that say, like, I'll go see somebody leave a comment to my advice, say they don't have time, then I'll follow them. So for me, it's just understanding what's actually happening. I believe in patience because it's part of the equation. I believe in hard work because it's part of the equation. I believe in knowing your shit because it's part of the equation. And for me, I'm not worried about all the other noise, you know, especially in a world where people are gonna always tell you about your shortcomings. Like, if you're not your #1 fan, you've lost, because the market's really good at tearing you down. You know what I don't like? Complaining. If you know you've decided you wanna make money, and you're gonna do it for 7 years, I don't wanna hear you fucking complaining about it every day. Like, shut your fucking mouth, work for 7 years, save us money, and go fucking surf for the rest of your life. So that's where my mindset's on.
Yeah, dude. That's how it works. Yeah, you work for 7 years and then, you know, it's over. You can surf for the rest of your life. Everybody knows it's the 7-year technique. So one thing that immediately comes to mind after watching this, like at least a little bit of Gary V videos, one thing that I immediately recognize is that, like, he has never really suffered personally. So he has to make himself feel like he's suffering to understand oppression so he can feel gratitude. You know what I mean? Like, Bro, if you're like, who the fuck, why would you want to like, I don't understand. I feel like a lot of people engage in escapist attitude and you know, commodity consumption to a degree where they like associate a part of their identity with that consumption. They do that because they want to fucking escape. Like they struggle, they're depressed, they have issues, the future seems bleak to them. They don't have to fucking pretend suffer in their minds. Like they're already suffering in a very real way. And only a person who's like profoundly privileged will be like, yeah, I pretend suffer every morning so I can, you know, gain some perspective. You know what I mean? But that's also evident by the fact that he just said, you know, just work 7 years and then go surf for the rest of your life.
Like, go all in on what this, like, too many people make a decision and then cry about their decision every fucking second. You made a fucking decision, own it, live it, sleep in that bed, move on. You don't like it? Change it, dick. If you live for weekends and vacations, your shit is broken? Yeah. And I believe that. Like, you know, many of my friends, it breaks my heart. My friends, like, live for Friday night. Yeah. Like, they know they get the week, like.
Yeah, because as fucking fully grown adult human beings, they have no control over their fucking lives because they probably work jobs where their boss tells them what the fuck they need to do. The average adult spends 80% of their fucking adulthood inside of a workplace where they literally work under an autocratic structure. They have no control over their lives. So the weekend fucking feels like a moment of freedom where they can go buck wild, do whatever the fuck they want. Be able to wake up late, dude. Think about that. Like, you're a whole ass adult and you have no control over what time you want to fucking wake up for the rest of your life. It's over. And here is Gary, who only worked in his fucking father's business and probably had that level of fucking control when he was, when he first started working, not comprehending what it's like when you have to fucking work for someone else. Even I, the most privileged fucking Andy over here, still recognize that to a certain degree because I worked as well. I worked for my uncle's business, but it was a little bit more structured than fucking, you know, a multi-million-dollar wine conglomerate or wine franchise. I don't know what the fuck that is. You know what I mean? For them, it's like, for him, I guess he's just like doesn't recognize that.
Monday morning's the worst. Sunday night, I'm like chomping. I'm like a fighter before a fight, like in the dressing room. Like I can't, like, I try to go to sleep early on Sunday because I can't wait for Monday because I get to put my jersey on. Word. You know? Yeah. I like that. Like, and I feel bad because listen, as a shit student, growing up in the 80s and 90s.
This is the one difference, okay? The one thing I will tell you is when I was in fucking ad sales, I used to despise Sunday nights. And a lot of chatters probably still feel this if they work. Or even if they're like going to school and they fucking don't like what they're doing. The one thing that changed in my life is that like there is functionally no difference between Sunday and Monday for me. But that's because I have my own fucking work. Like I own my own shit. That's the difference. You fucking feel, you despise Sunday. The Sunday night blues happen because you fucking hate going back to work. You lose it's a reminder that you're like losing that fucking autonomy that you have over the weekend. If you are privileged or fortunate enough to be able to have weekends off. That's it. The Sunday scaries. That is definitely something that changed in my life as well. Not Sunday night blues, sorry, Sunday scaries. Whatever, it doesn't fucking matter. So he's speaking like a dude who doesn't understand the other side at all. Like he's speaking like a dude who has completely forgotten what it's like if he ever actually did work at his job.
When everybody told me I was a loser for making money on the weekends but being bad at school, I remember Sunday night after the Jets.
You had to stream uphill In the snow both ways, we know. Shut up, motherfucker. That's not what I'm saying. I'm not talking about fucking grind set culture at all. I'm a profoundly fortunate, profoundly privileged person. Something I fucking don't hide.
Played being depressed because I knew Monday I had to go to school and that was bullshit and I hated it and I still had 5, 7, 9, 2, 4 years of it. So, you know, I'm so glad that I'm removed from 1992, 3, 4 when I like dreaded Monday morning. Yeah. And then when my life actually started, my business world started, I don't anymore. I feel bad that most people, I mean, work? Guys, I mean, looking around at all of us, just like for the 6 of us in this room, it's like 50% of your life. Like 50% of your entire life is predicated on what you do at work. Like, it's just a huge percentage of one's life. I can't wrap my head around with the internet. This is not your grandpappy's life. Yeah. We have the internet. You can make shit happen. You can build businesses or side hustles. I just don't understand why people relegate into losing mentality and just thinking they can't. You can't because you want to be on the bowling team or softball or play video games. That's why you can't. There's plenty of time. Get shit done. And
dude, I hate that, dude. Bro, by the way, this is why I like laugh whenever people take some dumb shit I say about like sports or fucking weebs or whatever seriously and get like personally offended. Dude, have fun, okay? Life is fleeting. It's fucking awful. If something helps you unwind and it's not hurting anybody else, just fucking don't listen to this shit. This shit is so fucking crazy, dude. Like, it's insane.
Really believe the one great piece of advice, if you want to take anything from this talk, is we have to start realizing that giving and doing things in business without expectation of return from the other individual is probably the greatest leverage that you could ever deploy in your business life, though it is extremely rare in today's business environment. And it has absolutely been the bedrock of what has allowed me to win. All my engagement, all my selfies right over there and signing books, all the content, I have nothing to sell. I have a book that I fucking sell once every 3 years for $13. During that point,
Okay. I'm always highly suspicious of dudes who make most of their money telling other people how they're gonna make money. It's like, bro, are you teaching people how to fucking become con men? Because like that's how you're making your money. Same with like Ty Lopez. It's like, here's a course on, here's what I'm gonna do. I have a course on how you're gonna make money. It's like, well, okay, how did you make your money? By selling you the course on how to make money. Is the course about fucking how you can start your own course? Is that what it is?
did I do?
I guess with like Gary Vee, he has more like actual businesses and shit than Ty Lopez. I think he does like marketing, right?
Is I did what I preached to all of you, which is I put in the work. I gave up all my weekends and holidays in high school because I knew I had to pay that price because I wasn't gonna do I'm gonna go to school, meet some good kids at Stanford and Brown, Ivy League school, make some relationships, and that's gonna be my springboard. I was gonna start with no relationships and in the gutter, and I was gonna have to prove it, and I would have to show up and meet everybody like I did in my 30s. But in my teens and 20s, I was gonna have to work. And so what I did was to the extreme of anybody I've met that had options. Some people lose their father, mother, welfare, but anybody who had some options, I punted every leisure activity in my life. Nothing, no weekends, no vacations, zero, nothing. Like we're making jokes about the 7 days. I didn't take a single, and by the way, but it's my truth. I didn't take a single vacation day, never. And I'm sure you worked on your side hustle. I just love you and I don't want to razz you. Like none, zero. All my high school friends, gone because I wasn't around. All my college friends, post-college, gone. I'd see them a little bit. I love those guys, but gone. Girlfriends, nothing, all in. So what did I do? I worked to such an extreme level that when I push you on work, I don't even ask you to do 50% of what I did. And it's not like.
Bro, that's terrible, dude. It's not good. It's like bad advice, dude, actually. He is like a fucking youth pastor, but he's a youth pastor for capitalism. He's like the... I don't know, man. I think you should enjoy yourself. Like, the only reason why I do what I do, for as long as I do it, is because I enjoy it. I love this. This is like my whole life because I enjoy it. You know what I mean? That's it. And if one day something happened where I do not enjoy it, I would no longer do it. 8 hours on says that, but 15 hours is on would disagree. I mean, dude, like when I was doing it 15 hours, I was fucked up. Like I was fucked up in the head. I love how this kind of people use word work like a general term. Motherfucker, are you in your 20s? Horny as fuck? What the fuck are you working on? You also make a lot of money. I mean, I was doing this when I wasn't making a lot of money too. And it wasn't with the fucking goal of making a lot of money. It was with the goal of having a fucking community for myself that was like beyond working at the Young Turks. It was a fucking massive dive to go from TYT to this. Like, dude, not having healthcare, are you kidding me? It's the scariest fucking thing. You know what I mean? I was fucking terrified. We already watched Chet Hanks, man. 15-hour Hasan was literally killing himself. He's the reason why 8-hour Hasan has lower back pain. Dude, in 2020, I spent 42% of the entire year streaming on camera. I spent 42% of my fucking year on camera trying to entertain people, trying to cultivate a community. And it fucked me up so bad that I had the, what is it called? I think it's called like the suicide disease, the shingles in my head. Like, having it in your head is so fucking bad that if the pain continues and that has a capacity to continue even after your shingles clear out, that like people call it the fucking suicide disease. So it can make you blind too. Yeah. It can literally make you fucking blind. People don't want to fucking like live with the pain because it's like impossible to manage. It was horrible. I don't recommend that for anyone, dude. I don't. That's devastating. That's awful. The only reason why I did that was because I had nothing else. But now everyone can enjoy their job. What is your advice for them? Not asking this in a gotcha way, just being a just curious. I work at Trader Joe's and it sucks. I don't have any other option right now. Yeah, you need to figure out ways to like fucking have fun, enjoy yourself, like every free moment that you have. I'm not gonna sit here and fucking tell you that you should like, you know, do hustle grind set shit. You see what I'm saying? Try to work as little as you possibly can. Free time for yourself. Work on yourself. Have fun. Yeah, steal food as much as you can. Don't get fucking fired though. I mean, I'm not saying that. I don't want you to get fired. I don't want that to be on me. Update on the Trides that had lunch on the street. They went to the union headquarters and started breaking windows. In response, the union has announced a 2-week stoppage to all construction work in the fucking state. There you go. The fucking tradies were outside group. They were not the fucking union. They were trying to fucking overtake the union. These fucking tradies. Oi, mate. I'm on fucking smoko, mate.
I really want to die instead of fail. Die. Death. Over. I do not know how to live in life. I do not know how to live in life. Live in life with an L in business on my resume. You should take defeat personally, period.
Yeah, okay, so we made progress on that, but it's going slower than I'd like. We've only made a couple $1,000s.
Only made
So
a couple thousand.
Oh
my God.
Punch him.
Only made a couple thousand? Come on, bruh. How much did you have before?
0. What is this?
What?
Oh my God. What is this? I'll tell you what it is. It is a bucket full of receipts. I am fired up right now. Bucket full of receipts. We're gonna be pulling, look, oh, I'm gonna make Monday morning my bitch. I'm gonna make you Saturday, Monday morning. That's what I wanna do every morning, and that's what I want from you. Don't you ever say I just walked away. I will always want you. I came in and I never, sorry, I got excited.
1,000 books equals a one-on-one jam session.
Well, Garrett, hold up. Drew, I'm sorry. Garrett, you screwed up. Garrett, when we drop things in the bucket, we need to make a huge deal about it. It needs to inspire the others that are holding out and breaking my heart. How many? No, don't ask them how many, because I don't even.
You did exactly what Gary Vee preaches. You gave up everything, working 15 hours a day and focused on your goal, even if that meant leaving a comfortable and stable income with healthcare to be overworked and eventually reached a great level of wealth. For how much you hate his message, you're living proof that it works. Dude, I am a profoundly fortunate and profoundly lucky person. Are you fucking stupid? Do you not understand that, like, there are serious, like, just so many different fucking factors at play that, like, if you were to use that as a one-stop, like, winner takes all type attitude where, like, every single person could just, like, copy that, you would be like the guy who's crying to fucking Logan Paul, okay? That's so stupid. It's so stupid because you probably work a job right now that you fucking despise, and you work like a savage every day. You think the Oklahoma fucking teacher that has to do Uber at fucking night so she can take care of her children aren't working just as hard or significantly harder than me? And then on top of that, they don't even like their fucking jobs that they're doing? Of course they do. It's not for everybody. Some people are fucking insanely lucky, like myself. It would be insanely irresponsible for me to tell you, like, oh, dude, I did it. You can too. It would be really fucking a worthwhile endeavor for me. Oh my God. It would be an incredibly worthwhile endeavor for me to tell you, like, oh, I did it. You can too. Come on, just take my course. Or, you know, read my book. I wrote about it. It's like, dude, nuts. Nuts. Are you saying hope is a waste of time? GV's messaging is that if you don't chase your dreams, you die full of regrets. I mean, no, chase your dreams, but just also be responsible. And also enjoy yourself. And recognize that there are, you know, systemic hurdles that you have to overcome if you don't have the generational luck that Gary Vee and myself had. Otherwise, we are, you know, we're all just doing the bootstraps argument. You know what I mean? Like, so silly. He's not chasing dreams. He's just working. I think his dream is to just do this, though. I think his dream is to be like a rich guy. You know? That's why he doesn't mind working towards that goal. I think the irony is like if you did the GV program, okay, and you were, you know, doing the Sigma Grindstay shit nonstop, non-fucking stop, you would literally lose out on a big part of your life. That's kind of what I was saying. Like what I did in 2020 and even what I do now, like I enjoy it. Otherwise, I would never do it. I would just not do it. You get it? Literally everyone on their deathbed says, I wish I didn't work so much. Yeah, exactly. If anything, one thing that I'm seeing is how fucking similar I am to Gary Vee, at least with the way that I operate. And it's making me fucking reconsider like the decisions that I'm making. Like, fuck, man, I should literally work less. The fuck's wrong with me? You know what I mean? Even if I like my job, even if I like what I do, it's still like Gary's like doing the opposite for me. I'm seeing like someone talk about loss of friendship and shit like that and how hard they work. And I'm like, fuck. I mean, you know, picking up dubs is great. But shit. Plot twist, that's the goal of his content. The goal of his content is to not tell people like me to fucking work less, dude. The point of his entire fucking content is like telling people to work harder, non-stop, never stop working. Don't enjoy yourself. You know? How to succeed in life. This says 10 million.
If you want a
views.
million, you'll make a million. Show me your friends and I'll show you your future. Unless you want average in America, married, 2.4 kids with 1.5 dogs. But I can guarantee you, you will never achieve anything greater than your highest aspiration. If you want a million, you'll make a million. Not $1.5 million. If you want 10 million, 100 million, and you'll never exceed that. If you change 1 billion lives, that's a formula to become a billionaire and change the world. Time costs lives. Show me your friends and I'll show you your future. You want to know why you're all f***ed up? Just look at the bums you hang around with. I do what you don't want to do, that you know that you got to do to be where you want to be.
What?
Ted Turner just gave his 75th anniversary party on CNN a few months ago. And he makes a couple of comments and he says, number one, and I'm not suggesting this for everybody. It's how I lived though. First 10 years of my starting CNN, I slept on my couch. I didn't have an apartment. Bill Gates slept in the office. Steve Jobs slept in the office. And I can go down a whole list.
That's the irony, is that like these people are singular, okay? People work this fucking hard, but you just don't ever hear their stories because they didn't make it. And that's the difference. Like, everybody works hard, okay? I worked fucking hard too. But like, I'm not fucking delusional. I don't have to like justify myself in the same way that these guys do, because they have to make sure that it's like constantly, they have to constantly tell you it's a meritocracy and I'm only here because I deserve to be here. Okay? That's the difference between someone like myself and someone like these fucking capitalism televangelists. Okay? And that is that, like, there are so many factors that play a significant role in success, including, you know, a good spawn point, capital investment, like, even even saying something like, oh, just change your friends. Your friends are fucking bums. Like, that's so stupid, dude. You must have been fortunate to have like great fucking friends, I guess, if that's the kind of attitude that you have.
Now, these are super successful, mega wealthy guys. I slept in my office. Not everybody's willing to make that sacrifice. But it's not the only thing.
The irony is, like, how many people work at CNN and at Bill Gates' company, Microsoft, like at all these companies now that literally sleep in offices thinking that they're going to fucking make it. But the reality is, like, they're sleeping in an office to make Bill Gates more money when Bill Gates is just fucking your mom. Okay? Like, that's the real reason why they're billionaires, is that, like, you know, they were at the right place at the right time. They had like all of these different additional external advantages that they probably don't even recognize or are too embarrassed to admit. There was a whole lot of luck. Yeah, of course they worked hard, but there was a whole lot of fucking luck that played a role in it. And the only way that they can get to the point that they can get to, the real way that they can get to the point that they can get to, which is not even a position that you should want to fucking be. Like, you should not want to be a fucking billionaire, dude. But the only way that they got there is because they did not mind fucking cutting the competition, being ruthless, being bloodthirsty, constantly trying to fucking grow, and not caring about exploiting others. That's it. But most importantly, they had a good fucking spawn point.
But even if you don't sleep in your office, if you want to send your kids to a better school, if you want to be able to take your...
Sounds like you got a little help from a lawsuit. In a move back by shareholders, Pena was ousted as president of the company in 1992 and subsequently awarded $3.3 million by an American jury for suing the company over his
Care
dismissal.
your mother when she gets dementia. If you want to... This all takes money.
Oh my God, dude. In all this fucking conversation about Sigma Grindset, I forgot to run the fucking top of the hour ad break. Such a shameful situation. Not only did I forget that, but I also forgot to eat. Okay, I forgot to cook. I forgot to eat. And honestly, it's shameful. And Dan Pena will be so fucking mad at me. That's what happens, dude. That's what fucking happens. It's because you were sleeping on your desk? Yeah, literally. Yeah, exactly. Sigma Grindset is when you do the fucking top of the hour, every hour ads for Amazon. Okay. Top of the hour, every hour ads for Amazon. But then also, if you're Sigma, you fucking escape the ads. You can escape by subscribing, whether it's for $4 because it's September, or for free with a Twitch Prime if you have that. Okay. Or fuck subscribing. You can use an ad blocker or a VPN. But Twitch Prime is free if you want an ad-free broadcasting experience. Here's the fucking ad now.
My children aren't getting any of my money when I die. Not one centavo, not one penny. And two of my kids are cool with it. One of them's not so cool with it.
See, that's the funniest fucking meme right there. Bro, my dad lost all of the money that he had by the time I went to college. Okay? And his dad before him too, ironically. The Piker and the Uyghur family curse. But the difference is, it doesn't matter. Because I had the affluent beginnings. That's what matters. You don't, like, intergenerational wealth doesn't work in the way that, like, a lot of Republicans try to fucking make it seem it works. Like, it's not about, like, just a cash infusion when you're a kid. It's not about like your parents dying and then you inheriting their money. It's the advantages that you get. It's the network that you're able to have. Well, for me, that didn't really matter because, you know, I came to America. But even then, I took advantage of my network through, obviously, TYT. But it's the affluent beginnings that you get as a rich person, as a wealthy person, the education advantages that you get, the advantages to be able to not have to, like, fucking work for a living, not have to fear that, you know, your family's economic situation is not going to be great. Like, these are all tremendous advantages that people from a affluent beginning have that most people without generational income have to live with. Like, people that that benefit from generational wealth never think about that aspect. Yeah. Food security, extracurriculars, clothes, technology, advisors, shit like that.
I'm not gonna, you know, I think Andrew Carnegie, by the way, Andrew Carnegie, arguably the richest, most successful entrepreneur of all time, he said the best thing that you can have for a child is him to be born into poverty. And I agree.
That's such bullshit. No one ever does that, dude. That's fucking bullshit. Like, rich people say that, but they don't do it. It's fucking bullshit. I hate that.
Self-esteem, lack of self-worth. Now, they think they have self-worth. They think because they made a few bucks. But in actuality, and when they measure it against the other 8, 10, 12 people sitting around the table, they realize, or they start to question, hell, maybe I was just lucky. Now, all of us, when you're only a one-trick guy or gal.
Work less is bad advice for folks working to survive, though, who had a bad spawn point. I work at full times at Trader Joe's and can't do any less. What else can you do? Do we just have to accept that our labor is being exploited until we die? Dude, I don't know, man. I don't know. I don't have the answers. But neither does fucking Gary Vaynerchuk, all right? All I can give you as far as answers is, like, try to find fucking meaning elsewhere because your work is ultimately not meaningful. That's what I was trying to say. And I don't mean not meaningful in the sense that, like, you're not actually fucking helping people survive, because you are. Right? But like, if you are coming in here for a get rich quick scheme, like, I'm not gonna fucking point you towards a cryptocurrency, okay? Like, I don't know what to tell you. Yeah, hit some devious links, bro. Fuck. It's so funny when people are just like, dude, what the fuck? I'm being impressed right now. Don't tell me to work less. Like, work as hard as you want, dude. I work as hard as you want. But also be mindful of the people that tell you that there are get rich quick schemes. Okay? Because, you know, those people are fucking lying to you. Like, they're just trying to milk you. If you live to the end of your life thinking that then K, but for a lot of people it ends with drug or mental health issues, trying to figure out what's wrong they did as a person, the answer is nothing. Like, your entire life shouldn't be your fucking Trader Joe's work, you know what I mean? Talk to some fucking cute girls. Pick up a hobby on every fucking free moment that you have. Enjoy sports if that's what you want to do. Go out with your friends. Work out. Read a book. Try to better yourself in every fucking free moment that you have. I'm not going to tell you to do like Sigma Grindstead shit. Easy for you to say? Yeah, it is. It is easy for me to say. But at least it's fucking honest. Do you want me to lie to you? Dude, yeah. Okay, bro, here's what you got to do, okay? You got to find an NFT. Okay, you gotta find an NFT, okay, and then you're gonna fucking buy it with like literally the crumb of fucking capital that you've been able to put aside for yourself, okay, and then when that NFT gets pumped into oblivion, and then you have more capital, so then you take that money, okay, you cash out, and then you buy real estate, and then immediately once you buy that real estate or you put a down payment on a real estate, now you're gonna have mortgage payments. So all you need to do is you know, rent that real estate out. that will pay the mortgage payment and then some. All of a sudden, you're doing capital accumulation, brother. Like, is that what you want? Is that what you want to hear from me? Like, do you want me to lie to you? The problem is, like, all these people just like take advantage of you. They literally lie to you. They just tell you like, oh no, a better future is possible by doing these steps. Okay? And the unfortunate reality is, like, everyone's different. All of the external factors are different. The internal factors are different. It's so silly to be like, this is how you make money. The point is not to work harder than you need to as a wage laborer and enjoy your free time. That's precisely what I'm advocating for. I mean, I do all those things and it does help. Obviously, I'm not trying to find a get rich quick scheme. I was just talking in terms of general struggle. I don't expect you to have the answer because the question is fucked from the get-go and the system is obviously to blame. Yeah, join the DSA, dude. Find some like-minded individuals. You know what I mean?
Think, was I lucky? Now, I've done it so many times, I know I wasn't lucky. I might have been lucky the first time, but I haven't been lucky the 15, 20, 40, 50. I know that.
Okay.
Oh my fucking God. You were lucky every single time, you son of a gun. That's the point. And also, the first time luck is the most important. The biggest hurdle to overcome is like literally the first fucking leap. It's the first situation. That's crazy.
Maybe I was lucky the first time. But my life changed when I was pretty much a haphazard kid, got in a lot of trouble, got arrested 4 or 5 times, thrown in jail. And this was with my dad as a cop. But then I volunteered for the draft in 1966 at the height of the Vietnam War. And I went to OCS, and that changed my life because it was the really first real high performance thing that I could measure myself against with other people. 2/3 of all Fortune 500 CEOs have one thing in common: military background.
Really?
2/3 of those 2/3 have something else: martial arts. What do you learn in martial arts, Brian? Discipline, focus.
I think like this is kind of like fad diets, right? The nugget of truth in all fad diets is that it still roots itself in like calorie counting, like calories in, calories out, which is like the fundamentals behind like actually how you're supposed to diet. And what the truth is with what he's saying is that, like, yes, discipline and accomplishing fulfilling tasks for yourself will allow you to develop confidence within your own skills, within yourself. Like setting fucking goals for yourself and then achieving said goals outside of your workplace, of course, is really, really important in fulfillment. Like that is actually hugely important. But he's like doing it with this like weird pro-capitalist patina. Like the advantage, the advice that he's giving you is not workable in the situation that he's talking about. But he's still simultaneously giving you kind of good advice. And the good advice there is like being able to set goals for yourself outside of your workplace, outside of your work life, that you know, put you on a track towards like accomplishing those goals, no matter how fucking difficult it is, no matter how little time you might have, will give you so much more confidence to be able to recognize like, oh shit, I can actually set forward tasks and be able to accomplish that task. So martial arts or things that are trackable in that respect is not bad. It's actually a good thing. Martial arts could be a really good thing. It's kind of like Jordan Peterson, like cleaning your bed or starting your day off by making your bed is actually pretty good. Building healthy habits is a good thing. Canada's popping off right now. In what respect, dude? You're such a liar. Canada has never popped off.
A lot of people don't believe they deserve to be there. I convince them, and we have these drills, why you belong there. A lot of people that come there, you know, with money, that have made money, think they made it by accident.
Right.
I just had one of my superstars who's made $100 million tell me in the last week, you know, I'm not sure I'm gonna have another lucky accident. And I said, you did it. I mean, you know, you tried a lot of things. I believe Thomas Edison, I wouldn't have done it 10,000 times.
Okay.
I would have hired an engineer from MIT to do it. But I mean, I've tried a lot of things. Nobody's failed at more things.
Yeah, dude. Hey, just hire someone to do your work for you, man. I don't understand. Sigma Grind said, baby. Unfollowed, unsubscribed, blocked, removed from Hasan Weekly Letters. Hasan meme t-shirt burned. If I wanted to listen to someone peddle Capital's bullshit, I would have talked to my boss. You've changed since you bought a house.
Than I have. And the first 100 million are successes, but I could write a book about failures that'd be, I mean...
Thomas Edison's the original fucking con man Andy, by the way, which is pretty funny.
Because I've tried a lot of different things. Because failure is just testing. And one of the reasons I've been so successful in generating this equity and value in my kids, and I call you all kids.
Like literally had other people that were in a desperate situation and stole their fucking work. You know what I mean? That's great. That's great that he used Thomas Edison. He was like, Thomas Edison was kind of a bitch, though. He was bitch, man. He couldn't steal as hard as I could steal, dude. I'd be doing more devious licks than Thomas. Old Tommy Tom.
Is because I convince him that making a mistake is okay. Your parents probably told you, you can be anything you want. But you can't. That's horse. You can't. If it's all juxtaposed. So, but what you tell them is that you can do anything you want that you have passion for, because that eliminates most of the crap. Because most people don't follow their dream. You know, like they say in The Sound of Music, you can't have a dream come true unless you have a dream. Now, I still dream. I dream in Technicolor.
Dude, I love this fucking video editing.
I say my affirmations and goals every single night. It's bloody hard to be a high performance person. Perfection equals paralysis.
You know what's really funny? Like, by the way, Chatter keeps pointing this out, but this is like hugely important. They had the help with the GI Bill, cheap house, cheap education, low debt burden, plus officers are from West Point. Like, yeah, he's also completely avoiding like all of the different help that they got from their fucking government, dude. That's the worst part about this, is that, like, again, all these motherfuckers are like, dude, I fucking made it, I did it so hard. Like, dude, the tremendous benefits they got, adjusted to like their time, by the way, because, you know, not everyone fucking became millionaires from that time period. Like, not everyone in his generation is 100 millionaire, obviously, but plenty of people had a better fucking lifestyle than people do now.
Analysis. If you left it to engineers, no car would ever come off the assembly line. No car would ever come off the assembly line. And I've been in business with enough engineers, I can attest to that with my hand on my heart. They'd still be trying to make it better. And the internet business is very much the same. The internet kids want to test and test and test, and they want the landing page to be this, and roll it out. The great thing about the internet is
yeah, thank God for guys like this, bro. Yo, now I'm getting triggered on behalf of my brother here, okay? Yeah. Yeah, totally, dude. Engineers are so bad, dude. They're perfectionists. That's why you need a capitalist to fucking exploit them and put out a subpar product. Yeah, just fucking roll it out, dude. It takes a capitalist to fucking force the car off the assembly line before it's, you know, drivable.
Your results are instantaneous. If something that I'm overseeing at a Concorde level, 60,000 feet, doesn't work.
Tesla autopilot, baby. Roll it out. Roll it out. Fully self-driving. Do it. Roll it out. Fuck it, dude.
in 2 days.
Fuck it. We'll patch it. We'll patch it later down the line. Okay. We'll patch it. We'll patch it. We'll just do some fucking NDAs, you know? We'll give people some hush money. Shut the fuck up. Dead people tell no secrets. You know what I mean?
Days, forget about it. Move on. And today at our meeting, now the young kids are, we ran it 3 days, sir, and we closed it down. And they are thinking I'm going to ask why. I said, no, that's fine. Next. Because without them making mistakes and without them being allowed to make the decision, they never get any better. And in 95% of the time, I know probably better than they do. We're never going to be able to know everything or have them know everything unless they make some mistakes and get comfortable with making mistakes. What gets measured gets accomplished. Without measurement, you're just fooling yourself.
If it wasn't for fucking engineers, like every fucking every aircraft would be the Boeing Max, okay? Like every single one. Every car would be like Tesla. Okay? If it wasn't for like literal fucking engineers and actual regulation, thank God.
So before I had any money, I used to go to the Rolls-Royce dealers and sit in the cars and smell the leather, touch the leather, okay? I went to $1 million houses, and my wife and I would walk through the house, and they'd say, when are your parents getting here, kids? No, we are the buyers. Practice within when you're without. Practice being successful. How many people listening to this today practice being successful today? Through affirmations, through going to the Rolls-Royce dealer, maybe Lamborghini, maybe something else. Right. In my particular case, it was Rolls-Royce. And within a year of me going to Rolls-Royce dealer, I had a Rolls, okay? Within 19 months of me dreaming and adding it to my goals, a castle on an island, I own Guthrie Castle. 19 months.
Okay.
Go to stores you can't afford. Go hire lawyers you can't afford. Lawyers will meet with anybody. Accountants will meet with anybody. Go to the big four accountants with a business idea. The first couple meetings are for free. Jettison probably a lot of the people you'll hang around with. If you have poor public speaking skills, join Toastmasters. Do these. If you good at win.
Yeah, dude. Hey, where's the Trader Joe's homie at, bro? Come on, join Toastmasters. You got it. Just fuck it, dude. See, use the remaining fucking money you have. The little amount of money you have for that. Just fucking bankrupt yourself. Obviously exposes this guy for overestimating as well.
Into a good school and you're not successful, go to the alumni deals. Okay?
Dude, having a nice car is fucking dog shit. Okay? It really is. And I would even go so far as to say that exact same thing about having a nice fucking house too. I know that everyone's gonna fucking yell at me and be like, yeah, okay, bro, that's why you have a fucking $2.7 million house. Bitch, where do I live right now? Literally still, right now, in this moment. There was a lot of external pressure, let's say, for me to make a purchase. I still have yet to fucking move. I will, inevitably, I will eventually. But comfort is significantly more important for me than anything else. Or you say 3.7 is 2.7. Pulling a Ted Cruz? No, absolutely not. I mean, I'm a fucking adult. I made my own decisions. But in the end, it doesn't matter. This is what I enjoy doing. This is what I like doing. This is where I spend all my money. This is where I spend all my time. Rolls Royce is not going to fucking make you happy. Look forward to hearing the echo and your tennies being cold from the walk. Yeah, totally. This sucks. This video sucks. All these videos suck.